How are we doing, everyone? Mr. Howery here, and today I'm excited to talk to you about one of my personal favorite Genshin Impact characters, the Queen of Summer herself, YOIMIYA. Alright, moving into YOIMIYA's name, let's start off with her last name of Naganohara. Now, the Nagano part of her name can translate as Long Field or Superior Field. However, the Hara part of her name can also translate as field. Now, Nagano is also the name of a city/prefecture in Japan, which means Naganohara can translate as Nagano Field. Now let's dive into her first name of YOIMIYA. The Yoi part of her name, written like this, can translate to evening, and the Miya part of her name, written like this, which we have seen before with Kokomi, can translate to palace. But under further research, it also can translate to princess, which means YOIMIYA's first name can also mean evening princess, which is rather fitting if you ask me. But this also means that in Kokomi's video, her name of Sango no Miya could have also translated to coral princess. Moving on to YOIMIYA's influences, which mainly come from the Hanabishi, or the fireworks craftsmen in Japan. Now, a fun fact about them is that from 1603 to 1868, the fireworks they made mainly gave off a reddish-orange glow. Now, this is because the gunpowders they used were mainly a mix of sulfur mixed with blackish powders such as like saltpeter or charcoal. However, come the Meiji era, from 1868 to 1912, Western gunpowder became more available to the Hanabishi, therefore allowing them to create the more brightly colored fireworks that are more commonly seen today. Moving into one of my favorite sections of the video, the voice actors. Starting off with our English voice actor of Jenny Yokobori. Now, she hasn't done a ton. However, she does have a few standout roles that I personally found quite interesting. Starting off with Shiho from Odd Taxi, Apprentice from Akudama Drive, Xiao Mei from Eden Zero, and for you mobile gaming fans, she is also Elise and Eleonora from Fire Emblem Heroes. Alright, now before we dive into YOIMIYA's Japanese voice actress, a little fun fact about her Japanese voice acting role, which was the type of dialect they chose to use, known as Osaka-ben, which stems from Osaka in the southern part of Japan. Now, Osaka-ben is a dialect that is often used for characters who are merchants or very cheerful, which is why I believe they chose to use this specific dialect for YOIMIYA. Alright, finally moving into YOIMIYA's Japanese voice actress, Kana Ueda, who has many standout roles and happens to be one of my personal favorite voice actresses. Many of those standout roles are as follows: Hayate from the Nanoha series, Konori-mi from the Railgun series. She has also voiced Anastasia Hoshin from the ReZero series, and for you Grand Blue Fantasy fans, she is Yuel, and if there's any Blaze Blue fighting game fans out there, she is also the voice of Rachel Alucard. And last but not least, probably her biggest role of them all, Rin Tosaka from the Fate franchise, as well as Rin's other incarnations of Ishtar and Ereshkigal. Thank you all for listening to my YOIMIYA character dive, and I hope to see you all again for my next video. Speaking of which, here is a hint at who the next character is. Now I wonder who that could be. Thanks again for listening, and if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. And let's all remember that the best thing about summer is